not only
since they weren't native.
That, but then it's for the betterment of not just like the Federation, but like the universe, because they could like use this like technology or the atmosphere or whatever the bleep it is to like make people younger and live longer and whatever. And I'm like, so how is any of this bad? Because if they were able to replicate the technology, couldn't they just make it so that the planet still had the atmosphere around it anyways? Okay, maybe they have to destroy the atmosphere to do it, and then they could replace it if they're successful later on. Now, if they're not successful, then yeah, it's a big waste, but...
Well, I mean, although I'll admit that there were kind of some interesting questions raised by the movie, I liked it overall. It was it was a good, solid, hour or so, and just entertainment. It was, it was almost like it was like a long episode of The Next Generation, but it was still an entertaining one. I don't mind watching it every now and then.
It's painful to watch. What, are you kidding me? Only the first segment's good. After that, forget about it. You might as well watch, like, some other program, because it's just painful. It's like, oh, I know how to make things take longer. Yeah, like the entire movie. That's what's taking longer. The magic of the Baku people is to make us experience 10 times the amount of pain and suffering. Oh, it's taking longer. I can slow down time. No, speed up time. For the love of humanity, make it stop.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was very interesting. I mean, you even got to see Picard fall for one of the women there, and he had a little love story going for a while. I mean, that was pretty good. It was all,
She's 5,000 years old. She's like, she should be breaking some sort of law. He's underage as far as she's concerned. That's just wrong. What kind of twisted morals are we teaching our people?
Well, I don't know if I'd call it twisted morals that like a 60-year-old guy doesn't have the right to choose what kind of women he wants to be with.
Yeah, oh, you're 400 years old. Oh, whatever. You like me. I don't care if you're a robot. If you have female anatomy, it's all good.
Well, that would be an interesting episode. Picard falling in love with a robot. Well, Kirk fell in love with a robot in an episode of the original series.
I keep... Oh, my word. Data's like, my boobs are firm. What about yours? That's like the weirdest comment ever made in Star Trek, I swear. It's just like, what is going on? I think at this point the writers are like, we can write anything we want. Or Star Trek. Woohoo!
Well, yeah, that was kind of a problem with a lot of the Next Generation movies. They just kind of try to insert cheesy jokes, that didn't really make a lot of sense.
This whole Insurrection should have been called Insurrection, so they could insert whatever joke they wanted at any time. Hey, Worf, do you know how to sing this song? No. Okay, we're gonna sing it anyway. Okay, hey, Data, blah, 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 boobs, 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 ha, ha, ha. Data's like, oh, blah, blah, same thing. Oh, it's funny because Data said it. Oh, now we're getting shot right away, and then, they keep switching back and forth. Does Data have his emotion chip or not? I don't know anymore.
I think the explanation was he didn't bring it with him on the mission or something like that.
That's awesome, because the last movie, he couldn't get rid of it.
Well, obviously something happened in between the two movies. He can now go without it, I guess.
Yeah, this movie can go without any sort of plot or relevance or making any sort of logical connective sense or having anything original to present us or anything like that, right? We can go without that too. We don't need it. I wish I could take my emotion chip out when I watched this movie, because it made me go crazy. Ah!
Well, I mean, I liked it overall. I thought it was entertaining, and maybe it wasn't the best Next Generation film, but I thought it was fun. It was a good watch, and it was very interesting.
You probably like the Clone Wars too, or something like that.
Don't even go there.
Yeah, you would, if they put like anything on the screen, like they had like a banana running across, you'd be like, oh, that's awesome, that's the best writing ever. This is entertainment. What do you want? What's wrong with you?
I think it's a little harsh to compare Insurrection to just a running banana.
A running banana would be better than Insurrection. Like, Data tripping on a running banana would have been better than Insurrection. Insurrection, Insane-rection, it sounds like a bad joke about, like, your genitalia. Insurrection, they didn't do that joke.
I think that's a little overly harsh myself.
Oh, dude, overly harsh. I'll tell you what's overly harsh. This entirely movie. And then my head exploded.
Alright. Well, let me ask you this, Shedininja. If you had to give this movie a warp rating, what would you give that?
I would give it a -20 warp so slow that a snail would bypass it. An old snail using crutches that's broken its legs and that's going through salt goes faster than this movie.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a little bit better than that. I think I'll give it a Warp 5 myself, 5 out of 10. I thought, not very great, but it was enjoyable.
Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn, Disco Inferno.
We're not going back to that now again, are we?
Oh, it's there, man. I totally disagree with your rating of this movie and your opinion of this movie. It's just, I can't believe it. The war's on again. It's on again because this movie sucks and you think it's cool.
All right, well.
You might as well eat a snail rather than watching Insurrection.